Good morning. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. On it. Cut the music. So I just wanted to start off this cast this morning by sharing with everybody all the people who make me want to do this live stream. I go through a lot of trolling. I don't know if it's just me and my personality, or it's that I've been doing this since I don't know, 2014, that I've noticed I just focus on it because I've been dealing with it since for 4 years now, maybe even longer. So I wanted to share with everybody the people that make these live streams happen, because I go through all this because of these people. They chip in money to get this stream going on patreon.com/Ron Perry, and I would like to thank Patrick Rivard, Shadow Wolf, John Dilly, Tom Carr, Michael Paul Smith, Sparky107, Edward Traxler, Gerald Mabry, Out of the Box Models, Jeff Otto, Todd Walton, Scott Olson, Frank Tippin, Brian Alvey. All these people have been supporting me on Patreon, and it is the reason I get to share. So thanks for watching. We're going to put the music back on, and I'll be getting to the desk in about a minute. So last night we added a few details. We added our security grate. I think this is a security bars over this window. We added the second window slider in there. I did it last night while I was hanging out with somebody and didn't really feel like streaming at the time. Like I said, people don't like... There's actually some people out there who really don't like the fact that I stream. So, I don't know how to deal with that. I'm sorry about your luck. I would like to know the person who's forcing you to watch. Anyways, I digress. So I just used basic scenery techniques on this stucco wall. And we might do some more stucco. I don't know. I just don't know. So today, I cut the panel so for the back. I'm not going to do much talking in this stream. You know? Sorry. Thing with people trolling people, I'll jump to people's defense, but I never ever really see people jump into my defense. So, the idea is just to watch and shut up, then I guess I'm just gonna build and shut up. Just plain water. Getting the paper off of it. I don't trust paper in the long term. However, it is also true that the tiles, well, actually, these tiles were put on cardboard, but the tiles around the side I'm gonna put on the paper, but yeah, just gonna put it on the paper. Oh. Oh. Hard to get this on camera.
Oh snap.
Hello, Samir. Hello, Henry. While this is drying, we're going to jump out on the edge a little bit. Looking at this stucco wall on the computer monitor, I noticed it kind of looked like it had a green tinge on it, but it doesn't have a green tinge on it. And make sure the monitor we're styled up. I'm mixing my paints with alcohol. Special mixture of alcohol that I've made. I don't want to paint the stone. I want to make a little bit of a stain that penetrates the stucco. So I'm adding ink and alcohol and straight alcohol. Get it all diluted. Not by water, but by isopropyl alcohol. There's a sponge over here. We had a sponge. I saw a sponge. Sponge is somewhere up here. Gotta remember where you put these things, otherwise they'll disappear forever. I wonder if you got that paint mixed camera for crying out loud. Just barely. Just barely. If I lived in a perfect world, I'd be able to have a nice monitor. I'm just gonna take it on the wedge. Now I'm going to be putting another layer of dirt over this still. But the idea is to have this green push through a little bit on that dirt. Let's see what that looks like on camera, because the camera that inspired that move. Yes, exactly, Samir. 1 to 10. Yeah, thin the paint to tinted. Exactly what I'm talking about, buddy. You know what? It's doesn't matter where we are. London, Ontario, Canada, Baghdad, Iraq, and Henry's from Hong Kong. Jeepers creepers. This is streaming. This is thank you guys for stopping by. You know, I'm a little in a down mood this morning. There's a little thumbs down, but you guys are doing one of these to my day. You know what I mean? Thank you, Samir, and thank you, Henry, for being here. You made my day. You made my day a little international. Samir, I do this too. Let me turn off the music because it's distracting me, and I want to address your question perfectly. How do I how do I have this setup of 2 cameras live? Well, number one, I need to get a better camera over there, but this is a nice setup, I agree. So what I'm using is OBS, which is open source free software, which is as good or better as the commercial versions that you can buy on the internet. So OBS. Don't go any farther than that. On YouTube, you can find many tutorials about how to set it up. I've been thinking about making a tutorial series of how to do all this stuff. However, so you use OBS, and I hook OBS up to my 2 cameras. I can shut each camera off and go like that. But then it turns off my mic because I'm a dummy. I can turn off that camera. You know, I can do everything in stream. I can move things around. I can move this. Whoops. I don't know what I just moved. Oh, the title. I can move the picture around and stuff like that too. So that's OBS. And then I connect to YouTube Live through my Facebook page. However, you can use Facebook Live on your YouTube channel without changing a thing. You know, in specific to you, Samir, I know that you use, we did the interview before, you explained the fact that Abu Haider is the name that you used on Facebook, and it is a traditional name that uses your father's names, you know, that passed down to you, you know, and as part of your culture. So my advice would be to do what I've done and make yourself a page for your stuff, and being an administrator, you can then go live on that page. I don't think it's possible to do this in a group. However, it could be possible. The thing is that you could stream from your profile to a group and have it go directly to the group, not to your channel and stuff like that. So there's ways to do it, but the main point is I use OBS to get the royalty-free music. I use a program called Pretzel. To get my countdown timer, I use a program called Snaz, S-N-A-Z. And that's all I've got rolling for this. In this scene itself, I've got titling. I've got the Patreon title, the Nanjing China title, the Patreon scroller down at the bottom, a couple of photos that I can flip through. We got this photo, we got that photo, and then that photo, which is a photo that I got from Henry and my friend from Australia. Thank you. Using it as reference. So yeah. I hope that helps. If you need any help with whatever you want to do, Samir, I am always willing to help a brother out. A brother from another mother. Always willing. So if you want to do that stuff, hook up with me. Send me a message, and I'll test it out privately with you until you got it all sorted out. Couldn't be worse than my streams. Let's get back to the music. Hello, Luke. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just going to about turn off this mic and get to building. I don't really talk a lot during building sessions like this. I build when I'm down, and I'm feeling a bit down this morning, so I'm just doing some therapy. It's kind of like yoga. You know what I mean? Yes, Henry, thank you for the compliment. I'm using Modeler's License. I can see many changes that I've made. Like, I don't know what this wall looks like. I assume there's a air conditioner right here, or maybe a window. I'm sure there's more windows, but because this is a side building and there's possibly going to be that structure right beside it, it doesn't make sense to spend a lot of time modeling here. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but you can see the black foam board coming through on our dirt here because it's kind of cracked up, and the clear weld bond glue is allowing us to see through it to the other side as it dries. The white goes away and it leaves dark. So that's kind of cool in the short term. I'm probably going to be adding some dust to it later, but I'm going to allow it to dry completely so that I can see exactly how it cracks up before I wet it up again and then add more glue to it and then probably dust it up again. But it's just, you know, oops, trying to copy what I see in my mind. The hardest part is going to be this wall that we've that I'm avoiding. If you know what I mean. I can't wait to get these floors in because our walls are what? Okay, looks like I've got to go offline to do something. Do a honeydew. I want to thank everybody for watching. I know I didn't get a lot accomplished today, but I guess that doesn't matter. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. If you like these kinds of things, feel free to become a patron at patreon.com/Ron Perry. It's where I talk with friends.